Have you ever wondered how a legendary queen tried to outsmart a king? Today we dive into one of the greatest stories from history. It's the fascinating tale of the Queen of Sheba and King Solomon. Their story is not just about royalty, it highlights the power of wisdom and humility. Stick around as we uncover how the queen's clever tests turned into a lesson for her instead. In ancient times, around 1000 BC, King Solomon, known for his unparalleled wisdom, rules over Israel. He attracts people from far and wide, seeking his knowledge and judgment. And then, we have the Queen of Sheba, a powerful and wealthy ruler from a distant land, possibly modern-day Yemen. Her reputation for intelligence and wealth precedes her. The queen decides to visit Solomon, curious about his famed wisdom. But she has another motive: she wants to test him. You see, she believes that her wealth and cleverness can match his legendary wisdom. Now, who wouldn't be intrigued by this clash of titans? As she arrives in Jerusalem, she brings with her treasures of gold, spices, and precious stones. It's a grand entrance, showcasing her power and resources. She wants Solomon to know she is more than just a queen. She is a force to be reckoned with. Their first encounter is thrilling. The queen presents Solomon with a series of challenging riddles and tricky questions. She is clever, asking about everything from natural phenomena to human emotions. But here's where it gets interesting. With each question, Solomon's wise answers leave her stunned. He responds effortlessly, showing not just knowledge but also a deep understanding of human nature. The queen is taken aback. She realizes that wisdom is more than just intelligence. It's about insight and foresight. Now, let's take a moment to reflect on one of her tricky questions. She famously asks, "What is the most important quality in a ruler?" Solomon responds with, "A ruler must be wise, but even more so, a ruler must be just." This answer resonates with her deeply. It's a powerful reminder that wisdom is nothing without the inclusion of justice and fairness. As the queen continues to challenge him, Solomon never falters. In a fascinating twist, she begins to admire Solomon, realizing how much she has to learn. What's even more heartwarming is the exchange of gifts. After their encounter, Solomon lavishly gifts her various treasures. But she, too, returns the favor with gifts that leave everyone in awe. This moment symbolizes respect and acknowledgement of each other's strengths. But why does this story resonate with us today? In our daily lives, we often face challenges that test our knowledge and decisions. Like the Queen of Sheba, we sometimes think we have all the answers. But it's essential to remain open to learning from others, no matter how confident we feel. To humble oneself is to grow, and this story illustrates that beautifully. Now, let's pause here. What do you think about the Queen's attempt to outsmart Solomon? Do you think her tests were fair, or did they show a little arrogance? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Let's dive deeper into the significance of this story. The Queen of Sheba's visit is often viewed as a diplomatic gesture. It symbolizes the importance of cross-cultural exchanges. Despite their different backgrounds, they found common ground in wisdom and respect. This moment in history reminds us that collaboration leads to growth. Now, let's wrap up by discussing the legacy of Solomon's wisdom. His story doesn't end with the Queen of Sheba. He continues to be a symbol of insightful leadership, teaching us that true wisdom lies in understanding, compassion, and humility. And it's essential to remember that each encounter helps us expand our horizons. Before we finish, don't forget to share this video with friends who love history and stories of wisdom. And please hit that like button if you enjoyed learning about Solomon and the Queen of Sheba. So, to wrap it all up, the Queen of Sheba learned a valuable lesson about humility and wisdom. Instead of testing Solomon, she ended up being tested herself. Her journey reminds us never to be too proud to learn from others. Thank you for joining us today. Until next time, keep questioning and keep learning. If you enjoyed this story of intrigue and inspiration, hit the like button, share with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe for more amazing biblical tales. Who knows? The next story might just leave you as humbled as the Queen of Sheba herself.